Imagine waking up one day and everything you ever wanted, better health, a successful career, meaningful relationships, is suddenly within reach. But here's the twist: the key to all of it was hidden in something so small. You almost missed it. What if the secret to transforming your life wasn't in grand, sweeping changes, but in the tiny, almost invisible habits you practice every day? The answer: it's true. The smallest actions, repeated consistently, hold the power to completely reshape your life. This is the surprising magic of atomic habits, those little choices you make every single day that lead to extraordinary, life-altering results. 1. Opening thought-provoking question. Have you ever felt like you're stuck in the same patterns, trying to improve but not seeing results? Or maybe you've wondered how successful people seem to get so far ahead while the rest of us struggle to make progress. The secret, according to James Clear in Atomic Habits, isn't massive changes. It's small, daily actions, tiny habits that build up over time too. Core idea of atomic habits: small changes, massive impact. James Clear explains that by focusing on just getting 1% better each day, you can achieve remarkable transformations in your life. These small actions or atomic habits seem insignificant at first, but they compound over time, leading to extraordinary results. 3. Example of the British cycling team. Take the example of the British cycling team, as shared in the book. For years, the team was considered average, not winning any major races. Then, they started focusing on marginal gains, tiny, almost unnoticeable improvements. They redesigned bike seats for better comfort, optimized nutrition for faster recovery, even changed the color of their trucks to avoid dirt that could affect performance. These small, consistent changes eventually led them to win multiple Olympic gold medals and dominate the Tour de France. 4. The compound effect of small habits. Imagine this: if you improve by just 1% each day, you'll be 37 times better by the end of a year. That's the power of the compound effect: small, daily improvements that accumulate over time. It works just like interest in a savings account. Initially, the gains are small, but as they build, the growth becomes exponential. The problem most people face is that they expect quick results and get discouraged when they don't see immediate progress. But Atomic Habits teaches us that success is the result of consistent, patient effort. 5. Understanding the habit loop. Cue, craving, response, reward. Clear simplifies how habits work into a cycle he calls the habit loop: cue, craving, response, and reward. Every habit starts with a cue, something that triggers a behavior. Then comes the craving, which is the motivation behind the action. The response is the actual habit you perform, and the reward is what reinforces the behavior, making you want to repeat it. 6. How to build good habits. To build effective habits, Clear suggests using 4 laws. Make it obvious you need a clear cue. If you want to start reading, leave a book on your pillow so it's the first thing you see before bed. Make it attractive. Pair your habit with something enjoyable. For example, if you want to exercise more, play your favorite music while working out. Make it easy. Start small. Instead of committing to an hour of exercise, start with 5 minutes of stretching. Make it satisfying. Track your progress. When you see improvement, it reinforces the habit and motivates you to keep going. 7. Habit stacking. Building on existing routines. One of the most effective techniques from the book is habit stacking. This means pairing a new habit with an existing one. For example, if you already brush your teeth every morning, you can stack a new habit like doing 10 push-ups right after. Since brushing your teeth is already automatic, it becomes easier to attach a new habit to it. 8. Real-life example. Small habit leading to life change. Let's take a real-life example of someone applying atomic habits. James Clear himself. He shared how, after a serious injury in high school, he used tiny habits to recover and transform his life. He started by making small improvements in his daily routine, like reading 10 pages a day and doing a few extra minutes of physical therapy exercises. Over time, these small daily efforts compounded, helping him recover fully and eventually lead a productive and successful life. He didn't aim for a huge, drastic change at once. He focused on small, consistent actions that built up over time. 9. The importance of identity-based habits. One of the most powerful ideas in Atomic Habits is the concept of identity-based habits. Instead of focusing on what you want to achieve, Focus on who you want to become. For example, instead of saying, "I want to run a marathon," shift your mindset to, "I'm a runner." When you see yourself as the type of person who runs, your actions will naturally align with that identity. You'll be more motivated to keep running because it's tied to who you are. 10. The 4 laws of behavior change for breaking bad habits. Just as you can build good habits, you can also use these principles to break bad ones. Clear's 4 laws for breaking bad habits are simple. Make it invisible. Remove cues that trigger your bad habits. If you're trying to cut down on snacking, keep unhealthy foods out of sight. Make it unattractive. Reframe how you think about the bad habit. Focus on the negative consequences of continuing it. Make it difficult. Increase the friction for the bad habit. If you want to stop watching TV late at night, unplug it or move the remote to another room. Make it unsatisfying. Create an accountability system where there are immediate consequences if you perform the bad habit, like telling a friend to call you at 11. Environment shapes your habits. Atomic Habits also emphasizes the power of your environment. Your surroundings play a massive role in shaping your habits. If you want to start eating healthier, stock your kitchen with nutritious snacks. If you want to be more productive, design your workspace to minimize distractions. Small tweaks in your environment can lead to significant changes in behavior. 12. Patience and consistency. The long-term vision. Clear stresses the importance of patience and consistency. Habits often take time to show their full impact, and that's where most people give up. But if you stay consistent and trust the process, the long-term effects of small, positive habits will be life-changing. It's all about showing up daily, even when the results aren't immediate. 13. Final motivational note: take action today. The takeaway from Atomic Habits is simple: don't underestimate the power of small, daily actions. Whether it's a 1% improvement in your health, your career, or your relationships, those little changes will snowball into something huge over time. So, what's one small habit you can start today? Remember, it's not about making huge leaps, it's about small, consistent steps that lead to extraordinary outcomes. In the end, Atomic Habits reveals a powerful truth. Lasting change doesn't come from one-time efforts or dramatic overhauls. It's the small, consistent habits that we often overlook, the ones that seem too insignificant to matter, that truly shape our future. By mastering these tiny actions, you're not just improving your life day by day, you're redefining who you are. So if you want to unlock massive transformation, remember, it all starts with just one small step. And from that, everything else follows.